we've got to have a conversation. And it's one that's a little uncomfortable. And to be honest, I don't know why more people aren't talking about it, because it's something that affects every single one of us, or something that will one day affect each and every one of us. In case you're new to me, hey, I'm Dan Candell. I'm known worldwide as the Anxiety Relief Guy. And today I'm going to be talking about all of the deep, dark stuff that happens when we get older. And we have to talk about this, and it's not going to be a comfortable conversation. And this conversation initially came up when I was having dinner with a couple of friends a few weeks ago. And then it evolved into conversations that I was having with clients who were going through the same thing. And what I'm talking about is the tragedies that happen as we get older, that we sometimes get lost inside of those tragedies. And these are things that are loss, there's sickness, there's transitions. When we transition through relationships, through divorce, we transition through financial difficulties. And it's like when we're younger, we're not born into this world where someone slams us on the back and they're like, "Buck up, Buttercup, you're in for one hell of a ride." That's not what I'm talking about we should do. But we should be real with one another that as we get older, we're going to have to deal with some shit. And I find that so many people try and avoid that reality. So then when it actually does happen, they get stuck in it and they lose themselves in it. And I know this because it happened to me. And it's happened to so many other people I know, love, and care about. And it's happening to so many people I know, love, and care about. And I don't want it to happen to you. When we're younger, we're not told about all of the adult things that are going to happen. We're not taught that we're going to have to watch our parents and our loved ones transition out of this earth. We're going to have to watch people deal with sickness and illness. We're not told that we are going to have to watch people that we love lose everything. And these are some things that we're not prepared for, and when they happen, it's almost like a surprise. And then people don't know how to talk about it, and they don't know how to address it, and then they feel ashamed, and they're like, "Oh, I don't want to be a buzzkill. I don't want to talk about all this stuff," because it's just really uncomfortable to talk about. And not only is it uncomfortable to talk about, it's uncomfortable to work through. It's uncomfortable to deal with. Hell, I was working with a client the other day where his mom has really bad dementia, just like mine does. And his mom treated him like shit throughout his upbringing. Like he was left alone a lot. He was traumatized. He was abused. And now he's his mom's caretaker. And he's the only one. And he's getting so trapped inside of that identity. It's causing so much anxiety. It's so much depression. And he feels like he's losing himself in it. And we can react in one of two ways. We can react by getting lost in it and by getting caught up in it. We can also use this as a period to rediscover and redefine parts of ourselves. And when my dad got really sick and I watched him wither away and eventually watched him take his final breath, it was really hard. It was really hard. But I'm really thankful I had an amazing support system. And my dad was very, very good in everything that was happening with his transition. And that helped me be at peace. But we all don't get that. Before my dad passed away, the last words he said to me was, "I love you too." And we don't all get that. And I don't even know how to go about having this conversation, but so many of us need to realize that this stuff happens, and instead of avoiding it, we should prepare. So that way we're not constantly ignoring that the inevitable is going to happen. And that's going to help us appreciate ourselves and our own journey so much more and make the best of our journey. As you get older, you learn that life is short, life is fragile, life is delicate. And if you don't make peace with that, that's where anxiety happens. That's where depression happens. That's where we lose ourselves. So this video is more for awareness. I know it's a dark, heavy topic to talk about, but you don't have to get lost in the darkness of the stuff that happens as an adult. You can actually be empowered by it. You can rediscover parts of yourself that you haven't met before. And it teaches you things about yourself, if you're open to learn, and if you're open to discovering. It teaches you things. And instead of getting caught in it and struggling through it, and sometimes we do, sometimes we fumble through it like a drunk toddler learning how to walk. Gosh, that's an awful metaphor, isn't it? I really hope there are no drunk toddlers out there trying to learn how to walk. But sometimes we stumble through these things. But if there was a way to prepare us that said like, hey, this is how other people worked through some of these challenges and difficult times, this might help you navigate through your difficult challenges or your difficult times. And maybe I create something like that. I don't know. Maybe I am the person to do this. Maybe I'm not. Maybe there are other people out there better suited. I know this, there are resources out there that are way underutilized and that many people don't know about. And some of them are books, some of them are groups, some of them are courses, some of them are even like Instagram pages or social media pages. And the reason why so many people don't educate themselves on this stuff is because it's uncomfortable, it's hard, and it puts the harsh truth right in front of us. But it's truth nonetheless. So I'm posting this video also for ideas of how to have this conversation with more people, ideas of what to talk about, ideas of, hey, what are some challenges that you've gone through, and instead of stumbling through them, you actually were okay through them. And for me, yeah, the stuff I went through with my dad was horrible, but I think we both did okay. The stuff that's happening with my mom is an absolute crap storm. However, I'm pulling up on all resources and all strengths to help myself through it and help her through it. And if you don't know, my mom has really bad dementia. And it's also taking on responsibilities and sometimes being the most responsible, most functional one, even though you've struggled with your own stuff. So let me know your ideas in the comments. Let me know if there are things that you've struggled through. Let me know some of the things that have helped you, because I think we should be sharing that more with one another. And I think we should be talking about it more. Follow my page for more. Like, comment, share with people you feel that can use this message. As always, be well, do good, be true to who you are. Happy healing, and thanks for being part of the conversation.